Hello, I'm Joseph Deere, and this is my presentation for my Brandman 525 class for science. And so this project is a lesson plan for uh, discussing the core ideas of Earth and human activity, ESS3, and focusing more specifically on ESS3C, which is the human impacts on our Earth systems. So to begin with, um, let's see. The sustainability of human societies and the biodiversity that supports them requires responsible management of natural resources. So this is from the NGSS website. And to kick off our lesson, we're going to start with we're going to hand out literature, and then you're going to discuss with your partners what you read. And so partner read the literature handout about human impact on our planet is. Ask each other about examples of evidence, global and regional temperatures, atmospheric levels of carbon dioxide and methane, and the rates of human activities. So discuss these various aspects of what's going on with our planet and take notes in order to share them later in the lesson. So the next step in our lesson today is comes from the core standard of MS ESS3-2, which is analyze and interpret data on natural hazards to forecast future catastrophic events and inform the development of technologies to mitigate their effects. So we're going to research some technologies that we have to combat climate change and global warming and discuss those. Get more familiar with the technologies that are available. So we're going to discuss the following: clean power and fusion, transportation with battery power, food grown locally and vegetarian diets, manufacturing with less CO2, and buildings that can cool off more easily. These are all really important areas of how we can make a difference in the human effect on the Earth. Next, we're going to investigate our own ecological footprint. So this is a website where you can go and you can figure out basically what your average global footprint is so that you can think of ways to balance that out. So for example, maybe between the fuel and the gas and the electricity and other aspects of recycling, you can find out how many trees, for example, you need to plant to offset your footprint. So we're going to do this as a class, and you're going to use some math, and you're going to figure out what the ecological footprint of our entire classroom is. And then we'll discuss ways to offset that and balance that out. Read and plant. So after you estimate your ecological footprint and how much the whole class is using, use this website to find out how many trees you need to plant in order to offset that, and research what kind of trees are the best for our environment. Next, you're going to define this vocabulary. You're going to make sure you know the vocabulary for this lesson. And you have a writing assignment, which is to use all of the lessons that we've learned so far to write a five-paragraph summary of your findings about what humans are doing to the Earth, technologies that help, your carbon footprint, and the best trees to plant in our environment. So you're going to include all of these in your summary of this lesson plan. Now for an exit slip, you have to write 2 definitions from the vocabulary words, 2 technological solutions that we've covered, write down your carbon footprint score, and list 2 trees that are good for our environment. All right, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the lesson.